Here we go again, back with more Pro Cycling Manager 2015 Pro Cyclist mode. Today we're doing the Tour of Austria, Internationale Österreich Rundfahrt, and it consists of 2 mountain stages, 2 hill stages and 1 time trial. So hopefully I should be able to win it, and my goal is for this race to actually win it overall. Because I looked at last year's tour, and first of all of the great riders are in the Tour de France, so it shouldn't be facing them here. And second of all, the profile looks pretty good to me, and I don't expect competitors to be that great. So let's just get it started. We are nearing the final climb today. Stages have been really exciting. I actually haven't done anything myself, but my team has absolutely ripped the peloton apart. I have Chalapu, 74 mountain, Hansen, 72, Bakayev 76, and Sepulveda, particularly on 76 as well, I think. And my biggest competitor in the race, and for the stage, is Seidel, who has 78 mountain stats, sitting in 3rd position right now. This is a long mountain. 24 kilometers still to go, and it's all uphill. So I'm thinking if I should try and drop a few riders now when we reach the first little tough percentage right here. I'm slowly moving up, and hopefully we can drop a few riders. Seidel is sitting in pretty good position, which is annoying. But here comes the first big percentages, 7-8% climb right here. And I think we'll see some of the weaker riders. These are all strong riders, but some of them will start dropping off now, I think. Let's see. Please drop off, so I don't sound stupid. Actually, no, it doesn't seem like it. Maybe it'll create some gaps because of my own weaker riders. And Seidel apparently actually didn't follow up on my own little push right there. The peloton's really been stretched out right now, with me setting the pace. I think I actually just put on 65 instead, and just go slowly and steadily, and just weaken the other riders out slowly. The first Lampre rider, Gusev, falls off. The CCC rider, Hirt, I don't know how it's pronounced. 28 riders left now. Chalaput seems pretty weak. His yellow bar's almost gone, his red bar as well. Großschartner, my old rival from the under 23 races, is there. Okay, now we come down to a pretty exciting section right here. So I'll put up to 75 for a bit, just to see what happens. Because this is 11% right there. This is going to be really tough for some riders. They're up in the saddles, everybody, right now. My 4 riders, apart from Chalaput, are still sitting in pretty good position. Sepulveda as well, struggling now. Hansen as well. And Bakayev actually is looking really good. Bakayev is probably my best teammate for this race right now. Seidel as well, looking weak. Bongiorno is honestly 76, not as great in the time trial. Seidel is okay in the time trial as well, which is why I'm a bit more worried about him. 21 riders now. Hansen has fallen off. I think Sepulveda will be next off. And Seidel is actually looking really weak right now. Bakayev still looks good. 3 riders now, Bongiorno, Bakayev and me, and I'm sitting on the wheel right now of Bakayev because I know he's my teammate and I can just relax and let him ride a pretty steady pace because everybody else has lost so much energy, otherwise they would have been here right now. So 85, and I don't have much of my yellow bar left, but neither has Bakayev, of course. I don't know about Bongiorno, maybe he has some energy left to create a huge attack here towards the end. But we already have 1 minute and a half down to Senni. It seems like it's behind us. Yeah, Senni's behind us, and there's a 6-man group. Seidel's actually really far behind. That's surprising. Maybe he's just not in that great shape. But I think he is on home field, isn't he? I'll use my energy gel now just to hopefully gain a bit of energy before the end here. Don't know how hard they're riding these guys right now. But I'll just try and put it on 75 or 65 maybe even only. Because I don't feel like we're going that fast. It would be fun if Bakayev just dropped off on purpose and let Bongiorno take the rest. Nah, I can't keep up with the sprint from Bongiorno. But 2nd place is okay, honestly. I got time on the guys I wanted to gain time on. And I rode it a pretty fun way by going forward yourself. You don't see Froome or Contador or Quintana doing that on the mountain stages. You always see them sitting on the teammates until the end and then they attack. Sometimes they don't, but it's really rare that you actually see them going all out from the bottom of the mountain like I did right there. We're into the last 20 kilometers of the second stage. So far, it's only 85 riders remaining. And look at the energy bars. It's been a honestly really flat stage today. But a thing we haven't had yet in this playthrough is wins. 30 win right now. That's pretty big. And it's caused a lot of energy loss from a lot of my teammates and a lot of other favorites. I don't know how much Bongiorno suffered, but I've been sitting pretty well protected and in the front, so I don't have to battle my way up again and again. All of my teammates, including Bakaev, who was third overall, are struggling really badly, and the last mountain is incredibly steep. Not as long, it's like only 6 kilometers long, but compared to, for example, the last mountain, which was long but not as steep, this is really steep all the way. Apart from the last kilometer, so it seems to be really steep.
Only 10 kilometers left.
Oh, seems like that, but my teammate is actually using all of the energy right now, so I think they're relying on me to go out on the last climb here. Bongiorno as well. Okay, but it seems the mountain is starting now. I'll put it on 80 to begin with here. Oh, Bongiorno falls behind. This is actually pretty good news. Sepulveda is my second biggest competitor for the stage win. But he's my teammate as well, and he doesn't have that much energy left. Soil, I don't know how he's been sitting today. Maybe he's strong, maybe he's weak. We'll find out, but Bongiorno has been sitting up front the entire race and has been closing the gaps to my guys who's been leading the Peloton all day long. So he's really struggling today, and that's actually really good news for me, because he's, I think, like 4 minutes ahead of Soil. That's a lot for my biggest competitor after only one stage.
The riders are entering the last 5 kilometers of the stage.
Ibega struggling now, Sarmiento, Sepulveda now, Soil as well. I can put it down to 75, I think. I'm going solo now, 70. I'll try that. Don't know who's behind me, let's just look. It seems like it's Ibeg actually leading Group on. He's not gaining time on me. I'm actually still gaining slowly time on them. Seni from Italy as well, 73. Sarmiento moving up front. Oh, just hit my microphone, hopefully that wasn't too noisy. A lot of small group with 2 guys. I think the second group actually broke apart into Sepulveda. And Seni falls off. Ibega, Soil and Sarmiento still chasing me. But this is really steep, and I actually think I've lost a bit too much energy here to begin with. Just put it on this camera angle, because then we can see really what happens. Sarmiento struggles behind, really hanging over his saddle. Up to 1 minute and 45 right now. I'm still gaining time, a lot of time actually. And this is going to be a pretty safe victory for me. Don't know who will take second. Sepulveda in a big 5-man group right now. But I can celebrate. And I pretty much have guaranteed myself this victory right now, because I think I can keep up with them in the hill stages and the times where I can beat them with. So this is good. Ibega beats Soil. Sarmiento's really weak here towards the end. But it's good news. The Sepulveda comes in at 6th place, actually beats Dalagas in the final sprint. Okay guys, this is the first hill stage of the Tour of Austria. I saw the profile and wondered, yeah, can't really do much about that. It's a little hill at the end where the race probably decided, which is probably why this is even classified as a hill stage. But there's this big, long mountain. I've realized what would be the most evil thing you could do. What about dropping everybody with like 80 kilometers or 70 kilometers to the finish line? So let's see if we can do that. I'll be moving up now and slowly but steadily dropping people. There's already 100 riders left because already on the first climb people were struggling. Bongiorno was still in the mountain jersey, 8th overall after losing 7 minutes to me on yesterday's mountain stage. Actually not yesterday, 2 stages ago. We have had a sprint stage yesterday, which of course was pretty boring. So let's see if this works out. Probably put it down to 65, just to not put too much pressure on myself and actually end up losing the race, because if I go dead on this category, out of category mountain, then it'll really hurt me towards the end. 94 riders left now. We are in the black section right now, 14%. Put it up to 70. Sangere, who's been leading the peloton for a lot of the stage, but a great helper, will now fall off. Seudel and Bongiorno still sitting up here. Senni in the under 25 jersey, 3rd overall. Sarmiento was pretty good. I think he got 3rd or 4th the last stage. And who got 3rd? Actually, I can't remember. It was the Eibecker. Okay, Eibecker got 3rd. He's 2nd overall in the green jersey competition as well. Only 48 men now. Catch up with one of the guys in the breakaway. Turau. Actually, it is a pretty strong breakaway. It's gone away. 70 mountains, 73 hills, but it can't keep up. It is almost out of energy now, so you can't even sit here either. I've looked at the first 2 guys, Bakaev and Bongiorno, was following me all the way on the first stage, but they've been looking really weak since. Especially Bakaev. Really can't keep up with anybody. Hansen actually sitting in front of me now, showing an amazing amount of strength, but he's too weak now, so he will drop off. I'll put it up to 75 meanwhile. See if how that change of pace will make people drop. Bakaev has dropped off now. Eibecker looks weak. Anybody else? Koschartner. Hansen as well. Down to a 10-man group now, including Hansen will fall off. Fumus slowly rides back up again. Pretty impressive by him. I slowly ride away from everybody as well though. Bongiorno will try and close the gap. But Sepulveda is on his wheel, it seems. A little flag section to gain some energy back. I have Hirt here on my wheel. And Hirt or Hurt. This is the final black section of the stage. 4 riders behind me. Sepulveda, Fumo looks strong today. Seudel. Fumo looks like the strongest rider, but right now he's looking weak as well. He seems like he's run out of energy. And I'll slowly be getting time right now. Surprising that Hirt is still staying on my wheel. Didn't expect him to do so. Let's see for how long he can actually sit here. Only 7%. Only 7% right now. Is a bit more likely, but he's still actually sitting on with almost no effort at all. He's not even leaning over his steering wheel. Fumo still up front of the peloton, 3-man group, and then slowly coming in smaller groups up this mountain. He actually moves past me now. I don't know if he should have done that. He's probably going for the mountain points, which he probably will get as well. Yeah, he did get the mountain points. And now it's just relaxing down the mountain here. Okay, it's the end now. Fumio has caught up with the front group, but the remaining 14 riders behind me are still not catching up with us. There's only 6 kilometers to go now, so it will be a battle between these 3 riders right here. I don't know how strong I'll be in a battle like this. Take my energy till now, and I should probably try and attack shortly. Otherwise, I think the other guys would beat me because they have a stronger sprint than me. So I need to attack from far out.
Again, an attack is launched. The group has to break apart.
Fumio sitting on my wheel still. Hirt actually really strong as well. Surprises me a lot. Now I'll change the camera angle and see if I'm actually... It seems like Hirt is actually slowly coming up to me. Fumio seems to be gone, but it's going to be a battle between me and Hurt. He's struggling a lot, but so am I. Let's see if I can keep him behind me and actually win this hill stage, which is probably one of the first hill stages I've actually won. Seems I will, and that's another stage win for me. Front of Hirt. Fumio completely went down towards the end and actually got overtaken by Rochina and ended up 7th actually behind Sharapu as well. Sepulveda 8, so again, 3 guys in top 10. Bakaev actually came up as well towards the end. So good for the team competition as well, which I think we are absolutely dominating. We must be dominating the team competition. We've been doing so well on every stage so far. It's the deciding stage of the Tour of Austria. It's a time trial, 25 kilometers long, Should be the favorite to win it, actually. So let's just get it started. I'll put on 65. So far my teammate Barkaev, who has 75 time trial, is in the lead. I have 79 of course, and I'm in pretty good shape as well, so I think I should be able to beat him, or at least go even with him and not lose any time. Hopefully I can win. I don't really know. Sarmiento is in second, he has 56 time trial, so I actually think I should be able to catch him and overtake him as well. Would be pretty fun to overtake second place overall in the time trial. Barkaev also fast at the second checkpoint, now 5 seconds ahead of Halihovic. I'm at the same time as him. Put up to 70 as well, just to show him who's boss, and I'm not to be fucked with. And I'm already seeing second place Sarmiento. Gone 65 again, just not to be on the safe side, and I know I'm already slowly catching all of the threads. Seidel is in third, so why I was scared of him, because I knew he would be good on the time trial as well, but he didn't perform on mount status, and so I have a 10-minute gap or so over him right now. Slowly going in towards the second. I put up to 70 again, and I think I can keep it on that for the rest. Still in first now with 22 seconds instead of only 5, instead of on the same time as Seidel. But I think I have this pretty much under control. Energy bars looking great, they're following each other really nicely. And let's see what what happens towards the end here. I can put it, actually pause it and put up to 75, just to secure my victory on this stage. Last kilometer here. 80 actually. 99.
Great stuff. He just registered the best.
So I won by 22 seconds at the end. Same margin as in the last one. And Sarmiento comes here soon, I think. Yeah, he comes here. 3 minutes after me. So I actually beat him by over 10 minutes. Let's see if I actually beat everybody in the race by over 10 minutes. That's my goal. Today's race, I won it. Yellow jersey, I'm actually beating Seidel by 10 minutes. So I achieved my goal by beating everybody in the race by 10 minutes. Next one is a flat stage. So I'll simulate that and we'll see the results. As you can see, the race is now over. Ended up with a breakaway getting away. Don't really care. Don't have any sprinters on the team. And none of real threat. Didn't play the race, of course. So I ended up winning overall with over 10 minutes. And we got 2 guys in top 10 as well. Sepulveda and Barkaev in 7th and 8th place. And mountain jersey I ended up winning as well because of all of my mountain victories and hill stage victories. So 67 points, well ahead of the remaining guys. Points jersey, still won that because of the top 10 places I got and the victories I got as well. Young riders, I'm a young rider still, so of course I won that as well. And team competition, we won that as well because we had 3 guys in top 10 plus me alone just beat everybody else by over 10 minutes each. So that of course was a huge factor. So all in all, I ended up doing really well. Won every competition in the race and a lot of stages. So I think my sponsors are happy and I think I'm happy as well. I'm wondering if I get an XP. Let's just check it out first of all. I'm really close. So next time I will probably level up. And I don't know what race is next. I think it's Tour de Madeleine. It seems like, no, that's before, okay. Actually, that's the last race here in July, and next time it's August is Classica San Sebastian. So next time we're actually doing a World Tour race. That'll be exciting. So see you guys next time for our second World Tour race.